Welcome back, my legends, and apparently we got the conclusion to the season 5 quest on Twitter. Now, I have a lot to say about this, but first I'm gonna let you hear this and then I'll give my thoughts and opinion.
Got something for me, Loba?
Yes, a surprise. I found your source code in an underground vault, just like Hammond said.
Then why don't you go get it?
Oh, I did. And I took it to one of those lovely phase runners. I had no idea how far they reach. Press of a button and just like that, your source code's halfway to Gridiron.
What?
You took away everything I cared about. Now I'm taking away everything you care about. You're not dying today. You're not dying ever. You have a long, miserable life ahead of you. And for once, killing won't get you what you want. Come after me if you like. But the one thing you care about in this universe is still gone. Think on that for a while, won't you? After all, you have nothing but time.
I become your shadow, and I wait. And when you finally have something you love with all your heart, I'll annihilate it and send you into the hell you deserve. Think you know, suffering girl? Just wait.
Okay, my legends, so what you heard, this is basically the conclusion of the Broken Ghost. Now, I am so confused because I thought for sure either in season 8 or 9, we were going to get like some kind of PvE mode like we got in season 5, where we do missions to go underground and, you know, eventually get Rev's head. That's what my expectation was. In fact, even the respawn devs were hinting towards a lot of stuff coming in season 8 or 9.
Season 8, 9, even stuff we're working on for 10, 11. We're doing our best work. Our best work is yet to be released, so I'm just really excited.
So I had high expectations. I was thinking to myself, okay, maybe we'll have some kind of PvE mode again that's better than season 5. Maybe it has to, we're going to have a good conclusion towards the Broken Ghost. And we get this on Twitter. Now, when I first saw this, I was disappointed because I had such high expectations. And honestly, I understand they're in a pandemic, but for a franchise that's $1 billion or wants to be $1 billion franchise, I expected more. And to me, this is honestly a joke, and I'm very confused because the first thing that I'm confused is by the fact that Loba was able to beat Rev. Now remember, Revenant is a 300-year-old assassin. This guy, in my opinion, is the strongest legend lore-wise. In fact, his Shadow Revenant took over King's Canyon, so Revenant should not be easy to beat, and you should really need at least the help of more legends to beat him, but somehow Loba beats him. It doesn't make any sense, and even Rev said that, hey, if I wanted you dead, I could have you dead at any point in time. But somehow Loba was able to beat him. And then what makes it even more confusing is that in the end, Revenant decided to be Loba's shadow. Like, no joke. He literally said he was basically going to wait for her to love something, then he was going to take it away, which is so off character. But it's very clear that the writers rushed this. They didn't know how to end it, so they're like, okay, let's end it like this so we can move on. In my opinion, that's a very big disappointment. I'm very disappointed in that. We don't even get the pleasure to see what this facility looked like underground. Was it in the skies in Olympus? We don't know because it was off screen. She got the head and threw it at a face runner and said that it ended up in Gridiron. Now, I don't know if she said that like as a joke, like, oh, it's so far away, like it's in Alaska, or like you know, some kind of reference, or is she really mean like it's in Gridiron? My guess is that it may be in Gridiron, maybe not, but point is, it's kind of dumb because then you go, okay, in that case, case, why not leave it there in the facility in the first place? Because Rev could needed your help to get it, and Fro and me got in a Twitter fight over this, like, oh, Rev just needed to know the location of the source code, that way he can send somebody to get it for him. Oh yeah, because everybody's going to be excited to, let's go help the murdering robot, let's go help Rev get his source code. Like, come on, nobody is going to help Rev, and even if he forced somebody to do it, they have to go through a facility of specters, and chances are even they might trigger the alarm and the head is just going to teleport somewhere else and Rev has to start over. So to me, it makes no sense why Loba even got it in the first place. You should just leave it there because he couldn't get it. I doubt he was going to get it regardless. But honestly, I felt like this was a giant disappointment. Now, I know it's an ongoing game, but when you want to be a billion-dollar franchise, when you do these little monetization tactics to basically milk every penny out of us, I expect at least something good in return lore-wise. But wow, what a disappointment, what a joke. I'm not happy about it because then what that tells Respawn is that, hey, wait a minute, we can get away with this. Let's put no effort into our story because people will like it regardless. So I'm not going to accept this because then this gives the devs basically a standard. Like, they're going to make this the standard, and I want them to have a higher standard because it's becoming a joke now. A billion-dollar franchise, this is the best they can come up with. All that money we give to them, it's not going back to the game. I've been saying this since season 6. That money is going to EA and the CEOs, the CFOs, stockholders. It's not going back to us. And if you want to keep supporting this, go ahead. I'm not. I'm gonna tell it like it is. I thought this was below expectations. I was expecting more. I'm disappointed, and I'm out.